Good morning, everybody. How is everybody doing this morning? I hope everybody's doing okay on a Saturday morning, especially that I'm here to, trying to get my routine for today. And I know it's a little bit crazy out here because, you know, I was not going to be able to get too involved, with this situation going on around here. All right. So, yeah. Uh, well, yesterday, I was supposed to go to a charity event, but, something, was telling me that, that, you know, I walked around less than a mile, to find the Houston Food Bank where it is, but I had no idea, what was going on. So it, so which things got pretty difficult for the most part. So I just, called my job coach, and I told her, and I said, I couldn't not be able to make it because, unfortunately, I was just feeling lost. So because, I wish I could have gone walking until I find it. But it was too late, you know. So, well, I hopefully there will be at another event which is closer to my house, and hopefully that, hopefully we'll see what happens, from now on, But as right now, because by the time I just got on the bus for 2.5 hours, so it was just, it was too much. Yeah. And I started to think to myself, I don't want to go back there again. It's too far away. you know so I called my parents, and I told them, I just got home early, because, just imagine that, if I would have paid at least 30 to $40 to get on Uber or Lyft, that could have been very expensive though. So yeah. Well, anyway, just remember, that, do not be afraid to call your supervisor, your coach, or even though if you're feeling lost. Okay? So don't be afraid to ask, and next time they will help you to get you there. So yesterday, you know, I talked to my sibling, and they said, you know, don't worry, you know, we're gonna take you next time, so you will not be feeling lost, you know. And yeah, that's a great idea, you know, because you wanna, you know, you even or or even though if you're going out with someone, you know, that someone can take you too, you know. So you know that might not be such a bad idea, you know. So so we're gonna because next time there will be another event going on, so I will definitely just go with my you're gonna go with my group or one of your workmates and classmates or one of your peers. That'll be a great idea for you to you know, not to get lost, you know, around here and there, you know. So you're gonna find a good way to get there, you know. So we just gotta be more independent to that. Okay. So you know, so don't get too discouraged, you know. Try not to to distract yourself. Okay. um because you know, I just sat I just sat there at the bus stop on the east side for about, you know, approximately like 10 to 15 minutes until I just got back on the bus, you know. So it took me about less than 2 hours to get me home, you know. But you know, 2 hours early for the most part, you know, but which is not too bad, you know. Or 2 hours and 10 minutes, you know, but you know that's okay, you know. 2 hours early, you know, it's okay. But if I get there at least 2 hours late, you know, it wouldn't work for me like that, you know. So we just gotta make sure you gotta, you know, just make sure you get there on time next time. So we just gotta make sure you gotta be aware of that situation around here, you know. So yeah. Anyway, cause I know, like last time, you know, when I started, you know, my job training, you know, I was like, man, I was just feeling lost, you know. Then I called my people, you know, to come here, you know, take me take me to go take me to go on a tour or go walking, you know, because I was never involved, you know, with this situation there, and that's why they come here for help, you know. So nothing to against it, you know. So yeah. So remember, man, don't remember, if you cannot be able to find, you know, find your own place or wherever it's at, remember, ask God for help, and He will help you find it for you. Okay. So yeah. All right, guys. So hopefully next time I will go to another event there, because I know I could have done a virtual event yesterday, even though when I was not there all the time. So I'll be able to talk it through there. Okay. So yeah. All right. So anyway, I just wanted to say thank you very much for everything today. It's been yesterday. I had a tough morning out there. I was like, I don't know when I might come back. Even if it's got to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, any day of the week. When I'm not working. So it'll be okay. All right. And yeah. So just remember, don't wait the last minute until they call you or not. Then they may not hear you. Okay. So that's why it's very important you to call them and tell them to see what. Hey, what happened? I'm lost. I need to find a way to get there. So can you help me? So and yeah, that's what you need to do. Help them to resolve the problems. Try to work it out easily at one time. Like I always say, take easily one day at a time. Take a deep breath. If you cannot find it, try to use your GPS to take you down there so you can improve getting there, so you will not be feeling lost the next time. The next time we can go to another event. There. All right. Anyway, I just wanted to say thank you so much for this special message for this Saturday, and because I'm not a Halloween person. I don't celebrate all these tricky things around here. So I'm just not related to that. So all right. Anyway, I hope y'all having have an amazing weekend. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Stay positive, and remember, don't get lost. Okay. Try to find someone who can take you over there, and we will do our best to work hard and recover everything what we need to do from now on. Okay. All right. Thank you. I hope everybody enjoy the rest of your weekend. I will talk to you soon. Thank you. God bless you, and protect your peace, and stay motivated, and be blessed.